guys, I'm back in my guest bathroom to do a video on a review and coloring with the new Madison Reed hair color. So I am reflecting my camera off the mirror. Hopefully you guys can see and the lighting's good enough. I just washed my hair and okay, so here's the thing. I was reading the directions and it says, which I rarely do and apparently I should do more often, because it says that you should begin with dry hair, which I know, and it's not necessary to wash your hair immediately before coloring. However, hair should be free of styling products because they coat the hair and block the color. Did not know that. I was always taught, you know, don't dye your hair right after you wash it. You should dye it like wash it and then wait a couple days so that it's not dry, because the coloring process can be drying. I've always colored it with product in my hair. I have wavy to curly hair. Not that you can see right now because I went ahead and washed and dried it so that I got all the product out. I don't ever wear my hair without product, otherwise it's just a big frizzy mess. So it's dry now, and when I was drying it I used a big round comb to make sure it got all thoroughly dry, and I kind of like straightened it a little bit with the comb so that it was easier for me to part in 4 sections, which is part of the directions. So this is what the kit looks like when it comes. These are your instructions. This is like a little root touch-up kit that you can purchase separately, but this is just like a trial size one. I think it's got like every shade they offer, which is pretty cool. I did not order that because I wanted to see if I liked the product first. So this is the Radiant Cream color, and they sent me Barletta Brown, which is 4.5 NNN, which is all neutral, I guess. And then this is the Conditioning Color Activator in this little pump bottle, which is how you apply it if you choose to. They said you can also use a brush and a bowl, but I figure if this is what they provided, I'm going to try it. 2 pairs of gloves, a cap, and then it's got this barrier cream, which once you get your hair sectioned off into 4s, you put the barrier cream on your skin, like right around the edges to where like you normally would get hair dye. So it protects your skin from dyeing. You just don't want to get it on the hair or it's going to block the color. And then it comes with a color protecting shampoo and conditioner. And then cleansing wipes for, I guess, just to get the barrier cream off and if you like got dye anywhere else on your body. So I've got my comb, my shampoo and conditioner, which by the way I'll show you. I use the Diva Curl One Condition Original and then the One Condition cream conditioner. And I've got my little Diva Curl microfiber towel for when I'm done washing and drying it. And the only thing I need to go grab is something to separate my hair into 4 parts. So, be right back. So I've got my little clips to separate my hair into 4 sections. And so this is what my hair color well, I shouldn't say naturally. This is my natural hair color. However, I do box dye my hair about every 6 to 8 weeks to get rid of my very, very stubborn grays. So this is what the color looks like before. And it's been about 8 weeks since I colored it. And unfortunately, it's not just my roots that have grays now, like it was just like a few here and there, but now it's really becoming an all over thing. So I don't know if you guys can see that. A lot of people tell me it's not obvious. To me it's obvious and it bothers me. So at 35 years old, I'm not ready to be gray. So we're just going to move right on from that and go back to my natural color. Alright, so let me get the directions back out because I just kind of skimmed over them. I know that I don't just need to do the touch-up. I'm going to do the all-over color because it has been 8 weeks and I don't know what this color is going to be different than the one I used to use, so I want to make sure that it's all the same color. So it says, to start, divide and clip hair into 4 separate sections. So, let me grab my comb, and I guess I'm just going to do it straight down the middle. Ouch. This is unfortunately what your hair looks like when you have curly hair and you straighten it with no product. It's quite interesting. Alright, so I'm just going to take like this part. And I'm not really sure, it doesn't show. I guess I'm just going to clip it like that. top half here. I have kind of a lot of hair, so I don't know. I may have to divide it again. We'll see. And then I guess I'll just divide it like, I really don't know what I'm doing. So let's see. This might not fit on my hair. Okay. And as always, if you're familiar with coloring your hair at home or even at a salon, you want to put on old clothes, and just in case you have spills. And I think this is more of a liquid color than a gel, so it is likely that I could have spills. So I just put on a dark color t-shirt that I really don't care about, and some black leggings because, I mean, I like them, but they're black, so even if I get a little bit on it, it shouldn't stain. Alright, anyway, let's just keep on going here. So I got my hair, which is quite the look, divided into 4 sections. Then we're going to apply the barrier cream to prevent staining on forehead, ears, and neck. Do not get it in your hair. Then wash and dry hands and put on your gloves. Okay, so this is the barrier cream, which is pretty cool. I've never had a box color that comes with this. I've been to one salon where a lady did put Vaseline just around my face, which was kind of nice because the next day you really don't want to walk around with like spots of color on your face, or at least I don't. Okay. Oh, it's like a white lotion-y thing. And I'm going to be really careful not to get it on my hair at the edges of like my roots, because that's really where I need this to stick. So I'm going to put this on very carefully. Okay. And then my ears. I'm just going to do the bottom, because I'm afraid it's going to get in my hair if I do the top. Which seems pretty likely, so. Okay. You can put this on as liberally as you want, but like I said, I am being very careful. I do not want it in my hair. So, wash and dry your hands. All right. Then, where were we? Okay, puncture color tube with cap. Puncture color tube. This must be the color tube. Okay, it's got like a little pointy spot so you can make a hole. Okay, then use the conditioning color activated bottle to, apply this to the bottle. Getting ahead of myself. Okay. I guess you put the whole thing in. Doesn't say, but I'm assuming you do. Like when a lot of times I don't use box dye, but I go to like a Sally's Supply or something like that, a beauty supply store, and I'll get like the developer that I want and the color I want, and sometimes even 2 colors, and mix them. Ooh. So I have to kind of like usually measure out everything and try to get it as close as I can, since there's always leftover. Okay, so looks like this has a top on it, so I'm just gonna shake it. I'm telling you guys, this is quite the look I got going on here. Okay, shake, 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 and then it says replace tighten cap, shake for 20 seconds to blend into the cream. If you're using a bowl and brush, blah, 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 or not. Okay, number 2. That was a lot for one step. Okay. That is touch-up color. We're just moving to option B, which is all over color. First, color your new growth at your roots using either the applicator bottle or the bowl and brush. Work your way down in rows about 1/4 inch apart, one section at a time. Alright, let me make sure. I think I put a new battery in here. Let me just make sure it's still good before I start this process. Alright, so we're still good. Okay, so this is nice and shaken. And this just comes off like that. Okay, here we go, guys. No turning back now. I like the applicator, but I kind of feel like I could still use my brush, because I don't know how you're supposed to, like, it didn't mention putting gloves on, but I clearly need gloves. I just did my nails and I don't want them to get stained, so we're gonna back up a second. Apparently that was just common sense that I was supposed to put those on already. I was trying to go by the directions. Alright. And before I put these on, I am gonna go grab my brush. Oh, this is 2 pairs. Okay. I'm gonna go grab my brush so that I can just make sure it's in there really good, and I'll be right back. Alright. Got my little applicator brush. I need to put these gloves on. Yikes. These are tight. I guess that's good so you don't get any in there. Holy moly. I'm not going there. Okay. I feel like this is going to drip on my head. Okay. So, anyway, I'm just going to brush that in because I feel like that's going to work better. And then, okay, so I guess I'll undo this and I'll start on this side. It said 1/4 inch, so I'm just going to like move it over here. Now, if you didn't use a brush, I'm not sure how you would, like, get your hair somewhat even every time you move it through. This doesn't feel like a lot. I sure hope it's enough. Whoa, that's definitely not even. It says to only use a little bit, but I don't know. It feels like I'm not putting very much on. Hopefully I'm doing this right. I think I paid like $25 for this. So I'll be really bummed if this does not work like I'm hoping it will. Or like the other stuff I used does. And it's not as drippy and liquidy as I thought it would be, which is good. I figured if they were giving you barrier cream, it's probably because it was pretty liquid, but it doesn't seem to be. Whoa, there's some gray for you. Ooh-wee. I don't know about you guys, but I found my first gray hair at like 24 years old, and I thought like I was having a quarter-life crisis. It was not fun, but it was like 1, but I was still not happy about it. But it's a hereditary thing, and I know stress can also impact that, and I have plenty of that in my life, as I'm sure most of us do. I'm a mom of 2. And I work full-time. Sometimes it feels like even more than that. So that in itself can be stressful. Okay, so I think, let me see. Oh, and then massage it in. I guess that's why you only do like 1/4 spots. I don't know. Make sure it gets really good in there. Okay. So section 1, at least at the roots, is done, which is what they say to do. So I'm going to go ahead and section that back off for now, and then you can watch me do the rest, and then I'll come back and show you step 3. All right, I just realized I got some hair dye on my neck, and I didn't put any barrier cream there, so I'm just gonna try to wipe that off before it's completely black. All right, check on my battery. All right, we're still good. Okay, so the roots are done, and now it says for the next step, color your lengths and ends, starting where the roots stop. Continue with each section of hair. Massage color down entire length of hair to the ends. Use a wide tooth comb or fingers to distribute it evenly. Okay, so take all these out. Now that it's got hair dye on it, I think it's going to be a little more difficult to separate it. So I'm just still, I don't know. I guess I'll just start like here. Okay. And I'm going to just add. Not really sure. And then got my wide tooth comb. Ow. And then go like just the next section. Put some more in. I hope I'm doing this right. Just following the directions, so we'll see. Okay. Ouch, that hurts. If you have straight hair, this is probably not such a painful process, but okay. This hair dye has gone farther than I thought it would. It didn't look like much in the bottle, but hopefully it'll be enough. I'm not doing this as gingerly as I did when I was beginning. The roots are the most important to me, although I do want this to have all over color and be evenly distributed, so. Curly haired girls, this is the only time you brush your hair when it's wet. It's damaging to your hair. Okay. I don't have a very tender head, but this really hurts. Okay. Losing blood flow to my arms. Okay. Oof. Whoa, that just got all over the mirror, which I did notice. I should have washed my mirror, some glass cleaner, because it looks like the kids took a towel to clean it, which it's not the best way to do that. I guess I shouldn't complain, at least they tried to clean it. Okay, ouch. Alright, I got like the midsection done. Now I need to work on the ends. And the only way I can think to do that at this point is to just kind of start adding it in. My hair is so dry because I washed it right before, not knowing, my entire life dyeing my hair, not knowing that's supposed to have product in it. Nobody ever told me that. Whoa, look how dry it is with all this stuff. It like sticks out. That's crazy. Okay. Alright. It's a good thing I'm wearing a shirt I don't like because I can feel it getting all over my back and shoulders. I mean, I like this shirt, but it was like a free promo shirt when I was doing some promotional work. Oh, that is not good. Usually when I do my regular dye, I don't comb it, I just kind of massage it in, but I want to follow these directions exact and give this product a real review and give it a good shot because I've heard lots of good things about it. blobbing it on to make sure it's all over my head. Maybe I'll make this my thumbnail for the video. Okay. I also have a curly hair routine that I updated in 2019. If you guys want to see that, if you have curly hair or if you're just bored and want to watch some more of my videos. And I'll link that somewhere up here above. Okay, I feel like I'm like missing maybe the middle back. Which is sometimes why it's nice to have a friend help you. So you don't have like stripes of color that was not properly distributed. I'm just going to use this puppy up till it's out. Because once you mix hair dye, you cannot reuse it. You cannot save it. It has to go directly in the trash. I feel like I'm losing a lot of hair in this process, but if it saves me $150 to go to the salon, it might just be worth it. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll take that back. Maybe I do have a tender head. Look at all this hair moving, but I do usually lose a lot of hair when I wash it, but holy moly. Okay. Yikes. Alrighty then. I don't know, guys. There's still some left. I'm pretty impressed. I'm going to get that spot on the side that really bothers me with all that new gray coming in. Just massage it in there really good. Because at 25 bucks a pop, I do not want to miss anything and have to redo this. If you guys are new to my channel, I do some day in my life vlogs. I do curly hair routines. I do recipe videos, healthy lifestyle videos. Sometimes I'll include my kids or my animals. And, but my favorite thing I think is to do like food haul and what I eat in a day and consumer reviews. I really do think those are my favorite. Thank God for that barrier cream because I am making a mess. Alright, I feel like I've got this pretty well saturated. And I still have some left, so anyone that has longer hair than this, I think you'd be good. Like I said, this is not a advertised or promotional video. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. But I've been listening to it on the radio, I've heard friends talk about it, I've seen it on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And I just thought, what the heck, let's try it. I'll make a video, and that way, if I like it, you guys can buy it. If I don't, then I'll be your test dummy. All right, wow, that was like, I feel like I got an arm workout. Okay, also note to self that if you have a porous countertop or maybe new countertops, you might not want to just keep laying your brush on here. You might want to grab a piece of foil or paper towel or whatever. These are older countertops. They're not porous because I've dyed my hair in here before, and it just wipes off with some Windex or whatever you want to use. So anyway, this is what I've got going on. And it says the next step is to put the, oh my goodness, the cap on, which I've also not done. I've done it in a salon when I've got like highlights or if they're trying to like lift the hair and they put me into a dryer, but I have not done this at home. So here we go. I'm not really sure why you put it on, maybe just to keep from like making more of a mess. I really don't know. Okay. So I guess this is what I would look like if I worked somewhere that I had to wear a hairnet. Not my best look, but it is what it is. Okay, now it says to leave color on for 35 minutes. If covering stubborn grays, leave on for additional 10 minutes. Well, I've already had my roots on for about 15 minutes because it took me so long. So I think I'm just going to do the 35 minutes. So let's see, right now it is 12:55. So at 1:30, I'll be back. I'm going to take this off, follow the directions, rinse it out, shampoo and condition it, and I'll, I guess, dry it for you guys so you can see how the color turned out. So I'll see y'all in a few. All right, so it's been 35 minutes. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to wash this out. This is what I was telling you. I used the Diva Curl Low Poo Delight and the One Condition, the original. So I'm going to wash my hair, but I'm not going to use this time because they say I'm supposed to use the shampoo and conditioner that they recommend that came with it, the color protecting one. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back and I'll dry it and show you guys the results. Alright guys, so my hair is dry, or at least 90% of the way dry. And if you're curious, I use the Be Leave-In conditioner and the Diva Curl Ultra Defining Gel. And then towards the end, I put some Diva Curl Flexible Hold hairspray in. And that is pretty much it. I will turn around so you can kind of see the color. I feel like I got very evenly distributed. And it feels very conditioned and healthy. The conditioner they provide to go with this is phenomenal. I mean, I really love it. I feel like it's got volume, the color is pretty. I really like it. I'm really happy with it. And I think I will do a check-in in a few weeks and let you guys know like how the color's holding up, if I have any new revelations about the product. But Madison Reed is a healthier version of hair color at home. It's free of like alcohol and all of the bad chemicals that are in a lot of box color and even some at salons. So it's a great alternative if you're going to color your hair at home. They've got a quiz when you go online, and it asks you a bunch of questions about the tones and undertones and all kinds of things about your hair and the texture. And it really is an in-depth kind of quiz about you and what you want, what you're looking for, what you already have. And so I feel like I'm really happy with it. I like it a lot. I feel like it's definitely given me more coverage than like the regular box dye or even the Sally Beauty stuff. I feel like it's covered all my grays really well. It doesn't feel like dry or damaged. Yeah, I really love the results, and I'm super happy with it. So I'm going to use that little thing they gave me to get rid of that barrier cream that's all over my face. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you have not subscribed, please hit that red subscribe button below and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.